Good evening, Essential Oil Solutions family. It's Ashley here. I hope that you all are having a wonderful Wednesday. Welcome to Wellness Wednesdays. Tonight we are going to talk about turning our feelings of anger and bitterness to feelings of calm and peace and contentment. Hey, Eliza, thank you for joining. So often we deal with anger, and it can be because someone has just set us off for some reason. Maybe you're dealing with anger because it is something that you've just dealt with for a lot of years. So what I want to do tonight is talk about, number one, the oils that you should have with you at all times so that you can deal with things as they come up in the moment. Then I want to talk about some things that you can do on a preventative type basis to make sure that you're in a place of peace so you can be equipped to handle situations when they do arise during the day. And then I also want to give you a protocol that you can use to deal with emotions in general, to kind of tie in what Nikki talked about last week with our feelings of anxiety and hopelessness, and this week our feelings of anger and bitterness, just bringing all that together and giving you a protocol that you can use to clear out some emotional baggage that you may be experiencing. So let's start out with those essential oils that you need every day that are going to help you to deal with situations as they arise. So number one, forgive. Forgive is part of the emotional aroma touch line, and it is a blend of spruce, bergamot. We saw bergamot is in one of our diffuser blends today that I posted. Juniper berry, myrrh, arbor vitae, nuka tree, thyme, and citronella. So forgive is going to help you let go of those feelings of bitterness and hostilities that may arise throughout the day. You can use forgive to breathe that in straight from the bottle. And the beauty about forgive and all of the all of the emotional aromatherapy oils is that they come in the bottle where you can diffuse them. They also come in a touch line so that you can just use them immediately on your skin. So the way you want to use this oil is by breathing it in from the bottle or by putting it on those on your pulse points. So your wrist right here, behind your ears. Even a great place to rub this oil is right over your heart. The next one that I want you to invest in and keep with you is cardamom. So cardamom is going to help you to regain objectivity. So often we get angry in the moment and we lose all sense of really reality, what's going on. It is hard for us to see a situation objectively. So what cardamom does is help you to see a situation objectively. It helps you to regain the self-control that you may have lost. So with cardamom, you can use that topically, of course, on your pulse points. And this is especially important for those of us who deal with anger on an ongoing basis. You've got long-term anger that you're dealing with. Cardamom is one that you want to keep with you to help reduce those anger flare-ups that you may have. And again, you can breathe that in from the bottle or put that on your pulse points. You can also put that on your body wherever you are feeling tension, wherever you're feeling that anger in your body, if it's in your stomach, or if it is tension like in your neck or in your head. Use that cardamom on your body to release that anger that you're feeling. Another great one to have, and it's one of the essential oils that you've gotten free this month, is past tense. Of course, anytime you get angry or you're feeling bitter against someone, it does manifest in your body. And I talked about that the first week. Anytime we have those emotions well up in us, they don't just affect our head and our heart, they affect us everywhere in our body. So wherever you may be feeling that tension or that anger in your body, whether it be a headache or in your gut, use past tense on those areas on your body to not only release the emotional tension, but release the physical tension that you are feeling in your body. So now let's talk about being proactive, because we're having these negative feelings, but really it's about shifting gears and going from a negative place to a positive place. So some of the things that you can do to be proactive so that you can ward off those feelings of anger and bitterness are, number one, I recommend, if you do not have a morning quiet time routine, get one. I am a mother of 3, and I'll be honest, I struggle to do this, but it's summertime and I'm not teaching right now, so it's a lot easier for me to get up in the morning, and it does not take a lot of time, 5 to 10 minutes, just to sit quietly before you pick up your phone, before the kids wake up. Hopefully, if you can do this before the kids wake up, before you turn on the TV, read the news, before you talk to any other person in your house, wake up and find some quiet time. If it's not 10 minutes, do 5 minutes. If it's not 5 minutes, 17 seconds. I was just watching a meditation today that said if you can focus your thoughts for 17 seconds when you wake up, it makes a world of difference. So what you're going to do, some essential oils that you can use on a preventative basis to help release those feelings of calm and peacefulness. Lavender. Even though lavender is one of those oils that you can use at night, I would definitely recommend keeping lavender with you throughout the day. So as those emotions start to come up in you, you can take a few drops of lavender internally. And of course, you can rub that lavender on your pulse points. Lavender is an amazingly calming oil and will bring you down from a place of anger to a place of calm. Also, balance. Balance is one of the oils that you have gotten free this month. So what you're going to do with balance is use that every morning and every night. 2 drops on the bottom of each foot, and it's going to keep you grounded, and it's going to help you to relax and bring you back to the present moment and help you to think objectively, help you to realize that you can handle this day and that you can be productive in this day. You do not have to let your emotions take over you. Also, Console. Console is another one of the essential oils that's in our emotional aromatherapy line. Console is a blend of frankincense, who doesn't love frankincense, wild orange, linseed, thyme, again, clove, summer savory, which you also have gotten free with your 125 PV order before the 15th. Nioli, and lemongrass. So if you use Console over your heart and use it on your pulse points behind your ears, what that's going to do is going to promote those feelings of contentment, and it's going to help you to feel calm and peaceful. Peace is another blend that you can use. Nikki talked about peace last week. That's another blend that you can use to just help you start your day right before anything even comes to you. Using those oils at the beginning of the day, during your quiet time, during your time of reflection, meditation, prayer, whatever you call it, using those oils to help bring you to a place of peace and calm. Even if it's during the day and you step out on your lunch break, what I've been doing over the past couple of days is in the middle of the day, when I pick up my kids from camp, as soon as we get home, I go to my closet, I get 3 minutes of quiet time before a child comes to find me. And I grab one of these oils and I rub it on my pulse points, and I just have a few minutes of quiet time because I can just feel the stress working up in me. And when kids are, bickering at each other, that anger starts to come over to me. So I just take a minute of quiet and peace, take some deep breaths with those essential oils, and help to bring me down. So that's a great way to be proactive about your emotions and not always wait for the emotions to take over you. Decide how you want to feel at the beginning of the day and go after that emotion. Don't just wait for the world to hit you and then see what happens. Okay, so let's be proactive and get on the right foot and make sure that you're using those essential oils that are going to support the positive emotions that you want to feel throughout the day. So now we've dealt with some oils, the oils that you're going to use if you have a reaction to anger or bitterness wells up in you throughout the day. We've looked at some things that you can do to be proactive. Now I want to talk about an emotional detox, and I will post these graphics under the video so that you have all of this information. It's not something that I've come up with. I've got all my books right here in front of me. So I have been learning so much about emotions, and I'm going to show you exactly where you can get these resources. But there is an emotional detox protocol that you can use if you feel that you have been you've just been inundated with negative emotions, and you just need to cleanse the air, you need to cleanse your body, and you need to get a fresh start. So this emotional detox starts with, number one, purifying your environment. And this is a 21-day protocol. Purifying your environment starts with diffusing the cleansing blend. And the cleansing blend is Purify. And what Purify does is help you to release toxic emotions. So you're going to diffuse a few drops of Purify during your quiet time, your meditation time, your journaling time, just to help you release those toxic emotions. Along with that, you want to use melaleuca. Now we typically know melaleuca to be our antifungal oil, and we use it on the skin, but applying melaleuca to your wrist is great to use after you have interacted with in a toxic relationship. Melaleuca is considered a clearing blend, and what it does is help you to release negative baggage. So if you have a codependent relationship or a parasitic toxic relationship that you're in, and this can be a romantic relationship, it can be family, it can be friends, and you just need to cleanse that negative emotion, then you can use melaleuca after you have interactions with these people. Because a lot of times, of course, anger is directed at someone. It's because of some way that someone has made us feel, and maybe it's the way that you're angry with yourself. But you can use melaleuca to cleanse out those negative, that negative baggage and those negative emotions, again, by using that on your pulse points. Next, with your emotional detox, we want to infuse joy. So as you're cleansing out those negative emotions, the next thing you want to do is bring joy in. So this is what I was talking about. Let's be proactive. Let's look for those positive emotions that we're trying to reach, and let's go after it every day. So to infuse joy, you can use the Elevation, which is the joyful blend. This is, of course, going to help you to feel cheerful and joyful. It is full of citrus oils, and it's very bright, and I love Elevation. I used to wear this toward the end of the school year when it was getting very difficult to just get through the school year, and everything that students did would just set me off. But having that Elevation just helps me to feel joyful, So it's a great blend to use. You can drop a couple of those drops on your shower floor when you take your shower in the morning or in the evening. I love dropping essential oils on the floor of my shower. It gives this whole spa effect and helps you to set the tone for your day. Also, you can use the encouraging blend, which is Motivate. Nikki talked to us last week about Motivate, but you can use 4 to 6 of these inhaled from your palm or diffusing those throughout the day. Again, Motivate is one of those that's just going to help you get going, encourage you to get going into your day and to go after those positive emotions. And then finally, to get these oils internally, lemon, lime, grapefruit, tangerine, all of those citrus oils that are very brightening and uplifting. You can put a few drops of those in your water and sip on that throughout the day. And as you're drinking that water, think about all of those positive emotions that you are going after. So this is a way to infuse joy into your life. And then finally, we want to purge out those negative emotions. So a great way to get this out is by moving your body. It doesn't have to be a 5-mile run, but if you want to have a dance party in your house, and I would highly suggest that if you just want to move your body, turn on some good music and have a dance party and use the soothing blend, which is Deep Blue. You can add that anywhere in your body where you may be feeling tension or pain, and just go for it. Go for a walk. Again, dance party in your home, yoga, whatever your choice of movement is, go for it to move your body, release those endorphins so that you can start to feel better and get to a more positive place. So I hope that all of these tips have been helpful. Again, if nothing else, I highly, highly recommend. I mean, of course, you have all of your essential oils. And if you cannot remember the oils that I have recommended, walk over to where all of your essential oils are and just pick one up. The beauty of these essential oils is that every single one of them has an emotional component, and every single one of them is going to help you to feel better in some way. You know, if you're not going by a book, just pick one up. Go with whatever your body is telling you. Keep one with you at all times, always in your purse, even if it's not the one that, you know, the book says to have. Always have an essential oil with you. And remember to take those moments in the morning, midday, early evening to just stop and take a deep breath. Stop and breathe. And what you will find is that you are absolutely able to tackle this life. You're not just tackling it, but you can take it on. Choose those positive emotions that you're going to have every day and go for it. So this is what I want you all to do. So thank you guys for joining in tonight. This is what I want you to comment with on the video for the free giveaway this week. I want you to come up with 2 or 3 sentences, a positive affirmation. It may be something that you're already doing or something that you need to come up with. Something that you're going to say every morning. You're going to memorize it, so don't make it long. 2 or 3 sentences that you come up with that you say every morning before your feet even hit the floor. When your alarm clock goes off or you wake up in the morning, the sun wakes you up, before you even open your eyes, those few seconds that you're going to take to say that positive affirmation, claim that positive energy over your life, claim those positive emotions that you are going to receive today and every day. Give us that positive affirmation. Put it in the comments. We want to see it. We want to infuse positivity and joy into all of you. And so I'm looking forward to hearing your comments. And we will do our free giveaway Friday this week. So thank you all for joining me. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Have a good night.